Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man, and today, damn, yo, I'm sorry, yo, can you guys give me like 1 second? I forgot, I have on the wrong shirt. I gotta go change it to my shirt. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Be right back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all see it? Yes, sir. You see it. Before we even start, let me just say this real quick. All right, this is normal. It's fine. It's normal. Everybody wears hero. Everybody likes to wear their heroes on their shirts, right? Like there's Iron Man, Superman, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. But me, I got security nigga. Shout out to security nigga. He out here punching people in the face that need to be punched. So I just wanted to show my appreciation and get it on the shirt. I think it's fire. Everybody let me know in the comments what you think about my new shirt. I think it's dope. But yeah. Anywho, before we get into the video, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out with the channel and it lets me know that you are rocking with the content. And while you're at it, please do me a favor and follow me on all of my social media platforms at WattsTV94. That is at WattsTV94. Follow me on Twitch, man. Guys, I am sorry that I did not stream yesterday, like on Saturday. I'm so sorry. I was out of town. I was in Boston for work damn near like most of the week. So I've been tired. I got back home yesterday. I was dead to the world. Everybody knew that I probably wasn't going to stream in my Discord because I told them I was in Boston. But anyway, here we are. But I will be back next Saturday and probably one day during the week. I will let you know. If you guys would like updates, make sure that you also join the Discord. A link to that will be in the description down below. But follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/watts_TV94. Please do me a favor and follow me on Twitch. I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you don't have Twitch, you can enjoy the stream on YouTube. Anyway, I'm so mad because every time I go out of town for work, something stupid happens. Something that I need to cover. It always happens while I'm out of town. So you guys have seen the viral pop the balloon video. Yes, I know I'm late. I really couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm gonna have to start bringing some sort of like equipment with me when I travel so that I can still make videos because shit just loves to happen when I'm out of town. Anyway, you guys have seen the viral pop the balloon guy. His name is Aaron, and apparently he was just being very disrespectful to a lot of the women that were, on the panel or whatever. And I've seen clips. I haven't watched the whole video. So today we are going to watch his portion of the video and I'm going to provide some updates for you guys. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it, man. Real quick, if you do not know how the pop the balloon game works, either a group of men or a group of women just pretty much stand there holding balloons, and a guy walks up. If they find the guy attractive, they won't pop the balloon. If they don't find him attractive, they'll pop the balloon. It's that simple. But anyway, let's continue.
Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, if we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron,
shit.
how old are you?
Why is she... Why is this chicken red laughing already?
29.
29, okay,
Yes.
and what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
He basically said the same thing twice, which is fine. This is pretty bare bone shit, right? I think his the qualities that he is looking for in a woman, very simple. But let's see how this interaction between him and these group of women continues.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, hey yo, let's go. That was a very mature response, all right? Nothing negative. It was super mature. She just essentially said, I'm not attracted to you, and I think attraction is important. Very simple. Kudos to her.
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Okay, so this is one of the clips that I saw. Damn, you did me a favor is crazy. She was so nice, and for him to just be like, "Yeah, the feeling is mutual." Hell, you actually did me a favor, which to his defense, right? I get it to an extent. Maybe not so much with her because she was so nice. Like everybody is not going to be attracted to you, and I think that's totally fine. But in this type of setting, I think it is natural for the person that is on the opposite side of the balloons to get a little defensive, just because like you're essentially getting you're going to get rejected more than likely in this experience, and it doesn't feel good to be rejected. So you're probably always on defense. Did she deserve that response? No, I don't think so. I think she handled that like interaction very maturely. So I don't know. Let's continue to watch. Let's see what else happens.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead. All right. We got to pop over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Tara. I'm 22.
Okay. And why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds. So defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it.
What did I say? Like he's coming off as like super defensive. I did not mean to do that, but there we go.
I didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
yeah, be honest.
I
Be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here to,
That's okay.
to find a match.
Sure.
That wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Sure.
Yo, is it real quick? Is it just
Yeah,
me?
be honest.
I
Be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here
That's okay.
to find a match.
Sure.
That wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean-
Queen.
Is it me, or there is something about him that I don't like. His smile is low key creepy, man. I don't know. Or am I tripping? Am I doing the most? Like, am I just being petty? But his smile is scaring the fuck out of me right now. Like if a nigga smiled at me like that, I would think like a fist is going to come right after this smile. I don't know why. This is a very intimidating smile.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Sure.
And I was, she someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No disrespect.
You know, but if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
It's the okay, so all right, I see where this is going. It's the extra comments. Like he didn't have to say all that. All he had to say was, "Oh no, it's okay, no disrespect. You know, you're not necessarily my type either," and moved on. You didn't have to say, "Yeah, you know, if I saw you in public, I wouldn't stop to talk to you. I wouldn't touch you with a 20-foot pole. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even get a family member to touch you on my behalf. That's how much I don't like you." Like you didn't have to do all that. You do not have to do all that. It's doing the most. Doing the absolute most.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know.
I don't honestly. Yeah, he on the fence right now. He's teetering, like but he's moving a little closer to like that disrespectful side. Like it's just the extra shit that he's been saying. Like you don't have to say all the extra stuff.
Arrogant, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So
Of course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is,
God damn.
it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
You could have
Right.
rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls.
Yeah, like okay, even if you truly feel that way, like if you are trying to get a partner, obviously like you shouldn't be that blunt because it's obviously going to rub the other girls. They can hear and see you. Like they can see you, nigga. Like they can hear you. They can hear everything that you're saying. Like obviously that is going to rub the other women the wrong way. So like you should play it safe and just be like, okay, You're not my type either. That's cool. I appreciate you. No disrespect. Move on. Keep doing that. He would have been good. He would have been good.
Girls differently, but that's all I had to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's life.
Gosh, I can't stand people like this, bro. Oh, I'm not going to change who I am for anybody. Okay, be lonely. That's fine. Be lonely. Be lonely. If someone is telling you that your approach is absolute shit and that you need to fix something and you are constantly hearing the same thing over and over and over again, and you refuse to tweak that one particular aspect about yourself, you refuse to tweak it, bro, get rid of the ego. Like, you are going to be alone if you keep that mentality about yourself. Like, it's okay to change if someone is giving you like constructive criticism, like, yo, the way that you come at people is very crazy, man. Like, it would probably be very beneficial for you if you just toned it down just a little bit. You know, that's essentially what she's trying to say here. But I cannot stand people who are just in their ego. It's just like, no, I'm not going to change myself for somebody else. Okay, be lonely. Cool. Get no hoes. That's on you. That's on you. Same thing. Women do that shit too.
You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the
Cool.
one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
You know, for surely, yes.
Respectful.
All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Briana, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
Hey, I'm just.
Yo, wait a minute.
That's all I had to say.
But one thing about me is I'm.
That's all I.
26.
Nah, yo. Okay, so to her defense, like he did not, like, she did not know what he was
And
looking
why you
at.
ended up popping your balloon.
Like, look. She didn't know what he was looking at. Like, how the fuck would I assume that you were looking at my arms? Like, he very well could have been looking at her breast because she most definitely has like a low cut top. Like, she obviously is showing like some sort of cleavage. So, I mean, I can see why she would assume that he is looking like at her breast or maybe even her tattoo, like she said. But for him to be like, nah, you got hair on your arms is crazy. But you know, it's wild. I feel like if she did not pop her balloon, he would have said that she was attractive and that she was his type. Like, I'm sure.
Briana, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
queen.
too much.
Yo, the cameraman is dirty for zooming in on her arms. First off, there is nothing wrong with a little hair on your arms, all right? No, I'm not saying you gotta be Caesar out here from Planet of the Apes. I'm not saying that, but ain't nothing wrong with a little hair on your arms, you know? That's fine.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I
Okay.
was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
That's
No, I was
all
looking at the hair on
pointing
your
out. Anyways,
arms, queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much,
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright,
So that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on. Okay. So we do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like
Please
you gonna
pop it.
pop?
There you go.
Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Shout out to her. That's funny. Like, no, I got hair on my arms too. Let me just say this whole interaction. Pop. Nah.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay, though, queen.
What did I tell you? I think, wow, that's, first of all, that is hilarious. That is so funny. I think that just further proves my point. First of all, look at this. Look at her reaction. Like, what the fuck? that further proves my point, is that he was essentially like sizing her up just to have like some sort of like retort, some sort of like comeback, because she said that she wasn't interested in him, he was short, blah blah blah, and she basically said like, you need to be like looking at my eyes. Like, he obviously wanted to look for something, be like, you got hair on your arms, but she also has hair on her arms, but he's like, oh no, it's okay on you, but her just because she didn't say anything negative, all she said was, I also have hair on my arms. That's insane. Her face is so funny.
You look phenomenal, though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway. I could look anyway. I could look any way I want to. You know. But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
She don't want it.
Yeah. Do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay, so he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
No.
I'm not gonna give my balloon back.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
No.
Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you.
First off, I am shocked that it took these last 3 girls so long to pop their balloons. You have literally seen every interaction that he has had with these women thus far. So why the hell didn't you pop? Yo, that is actually insane. Like, y'all you see the red flags in front of you, but you still not popping the balloon? Is it because you think he's physically attractive, or because he said that he's a plumber and he got money, or what is it? What is it? Because I'm shocked. Because if I was one of these women, I would have popped my balloon a long time ago when he had that first interaction with the chick.
Ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, complimenting them, So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started, what was going on, I'm very, I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon, because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit. And since
Hey, tell him, sis. I mean, look, I understand, guys. I understand that women always want to call men sassy because it furthers like de-emasculate them. Like, I completely get it, but in this case, I'm not gonna disagree. Just because I feel like any other man would just I'm not gonna sit there and just roast all these chicks just because they said I was short, because more than likely if I did this challenge, that's what they would say, nah, you too short, which is cool, whatever, everybody got their personal preferences. But it would be fucking exhausting to just find something that is wrong and just focus in on it and just come up with some sort of retort so that I could roast each and one of these. Nah, I'm not doing that shit. You just be like, all right, cool, respectful. Also, it makes you look like a dick. It makes you look like a huge dick. Let's keep going.
you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but
Yo, let me tell you why I find this really funny. Let me tell you why I find this so fucking funny. Because I literally saw I saw a drawing on Twitter and I didn't understand it until now. I get it. Yo, look at his legs, bro. Huge upper body with the small legs is just hilarious, dog. Oh my gosh. This is what's up, Queen?
you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do ain't
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And the
ain't
one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
up
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That's totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah,
man
you
out
can't do
See, and this is where we start getting into the corny territory, you know?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I hate when people do that. Like, they have nothing else to say, so they say, oh, but I got more money than you. This is where, like, you being defensive, like, it's, like, we can view you as being very, very much corny. Like, that is so corny to me. I hate that. I hate that when no one else has anything. No one else has no other response. It always goes to like, oh, but I got more money than you, though. That shit is so fucking corny to me, dog. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
You can't do that, though, baby. Yeah, in a real way. You can't do that, though, Queen.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm
If I have to guess, I'm going to say she's 22. I'm gonna say she's 22 only because I just think she's young and stupid because she just did not pop this goddamn balloon. So I'm gonna say she's young and dumb. So I'm gonna say 22, maybe 23.
Esther. I'm 23.
Bam! Look at me, nickel! Look at me! Look at me, dog! That's what the fuck I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. I know my shit. I know it. I know when people are young and dumb. I know it. I can see it. I can smell it. Yo, I can smell it. I was like, ain't no way this woman is like in her mid-20s and up. There's no way. She saw all this shit and she stayed. She gotta be young and dumb. Turns out she is. Yes. Yo. I'm fucked. I'm good at this, man.
And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh, yeah, I'm done with the rest of that,
Okay.
you know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
What
are you looking for?
A woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous, a woman that's going to be consistent, a woman that has a career and things going for herself, because I had the same thing going for myself,
Okay.
you know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty, that's all, and some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time, you know,
can.
if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love or are you here to just
I'm
insult
trying to
everyone?
create a family, you know.
Okay.
That's what I aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay.
good?
Okay.
Sure, we're good.
Yeah.
All right,
See,
any
young and dumb. I'm telling you. See, young and dumb. Yo, shout out to me. Shout out to me. I'm good at this, dog.
Questions for her?
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do.
Funny he says that because there are a lot of things that came out about this dude, but funny he says that.
You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, we might as well get up out of here, right?
Yeah, yo, young and dumb. That's perfectly fine, man. Yeah, you know, hell yeah.
Now,
Well, let's
Yeah.
step on over here. Let's step that way real quick for me. Step on.
okay.
All right. So seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a match.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Yo, that video was indeed wild, but apparently a lot more has come out about this dude. His ex has popped up on TikTok and she has put out like 15 minutes worth of videos just about the shit that he did and a lot of the craziness that was like centered around him in general. And we aren't going to go through like all of her videos, but there are a few points that I want you guys to hear just so that you can get an idea of like what kind of guy he is allegedly.
Very manipulative, very controlling. The red flags were him trying to distance me from my family, me basically paying everything.
You know what isn't it's funny that she says that him like she said like me basically paying for everything, when one of the things that he kept saying like on the show was like, you know, I need a woman who has something that's going on for herself, that has her own money essentially, because I have my own money. So I would like for my woman to have her own money and to have like a career and have something like going for herself. That is so interesting. I'm wondering if he is saying that because he wants a woman to provide for him.
He was very controlling. He wanted to check my phone every few hours. He wanted to know where I was every second of the day instead of being at work. When he's supposed to be at work, he's over here popping up at my job. He, again, put a recorder in my car. I dropped it on all the 3 other parts. Him always saying how much money he had and how much money that he could pull out of the bank, like you seen in the Pop the Balloon game video that went viral. He'll say, I could withdraw 100K from the bank right now, but can you? Yeah, I had some debts here and there, but I always had money stashed because I was taught to never tell a man that you have money or like that you have a stash.
Facts.
So he would always be like, you're so broke, like you can't afford me, like just shit like that. When he
see, and this is like if this is true, this is a little zesty, you feel me? Because that's something a female would say. You can't afford me, you a broke bitch, you know, you a broke nigga, like I need a man with some. That's what a female would say.
He'd say the most, but then go and apologize and cry about it. But he actually does have a kid. He just doesn't think it's his, but he does.
That's crazy, because you also heard what he said when the girl asked, do you have any kids? He said no, but I would like some. That is insane.
But he actually does have a kid. He just doesn't think it's his, but he does have a kid. He even has a trust fund in the name of that kid.
Okay.
I do even have a receipt of him saying that he has over 100,000K like dollars in the bank. Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm gonna post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon game and Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. I was like, no. At that point, I was like, already get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You put $20 a light one time, and maybe you spent like $30 on groceries because I was going to cook dinner one time. But my mama always told me, do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills, because then he's going to feel like he has the right to either stay there or like, oh, I paid the rent. I live here too.
Shout out to her mom. Shout out to her mom, for real. That's actually that's some solid, that's some shit that I would tell like my daughter if I had one.
But in all reality, everything that I had gotten was mine, and I didn't allow him any part of that. So I was like, all right, get out, whatever. He leaves. He still tried to contact me. I was like, no, get out. I grabbed my car. I went to my mom's house because I didn't want him to try to come back and to try to convince me. And that's what brings to like my mind all the time. Like, you guys tell people in abusive relationships all the time, like, you need to leave, thinking that it's easy for these women to leave, and it's not. Like, yeah, they've gotten hurt or whatever, but these women are completely head over heels in love with these men, so it's not easy to leave. So I did what I thought was best. So I went to my mom's house right after, and he's calling me like, dang, you're already at somebody else's house, you're already cheating on me. I was like, whatever. And on my way to my mom's, I start to feel that my car is starting to shake. I'm like, dang, like, what is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like...
So previously, because you guys didn't hear what she said, because obviously I wasn't going to go through the whole thing. So previously, he informed her that he was tracking her through, this is all alleged, by the way, he was tracking her through a phone that he put in her car. And then apparently he had to drive her car at one point, and he said that, like, there was something wrong with it. And she was like, I check my car all the time. What the fuck you mean something is wrong with my car? Something is wrong with my car when you started to drive it. What did you do to it? And yeah, she's gonna get to it.
It was the spark plugs, the ignition coils. I fixed that. And then I went to another mechanic because it started to shake again. And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a third mechanic and he's like, I think they might have put sugar in your gas tank, but I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure. And I was like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So I couldn't find what was wrong with it. At this point, I had moved out already because I was so scared. My mom had let me borrow money because I needed to move out before my lease was up, so he didn't know where I lived. I moved apartments. So at this point, I went and got a new car. I went to the dealership and I got a new car. I changed my car. And when I asked him, hey, did you ever find out what was wrong with my Challenger? He said, yes, there was sugar in the gas tank.
Dude put sugar in her fucking gas tank. Allegedly. That is diabolical. That is insane. If you guys did not know, sugar can clog up your gas tank because it doesn't dissolve in gasoline. So yeah, that could really fuck up your gas. Like, that is so fucked up, man. Oh my gosh.
So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, you know, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. And I would do things like say everything he needed to hear, like, yeah, I cheated on you, like, because I was so scared of him being crazy. Like, this guy has a record. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous on this app. I don't want to say anything else because I feel like I already opened up a big can of worms. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them, but I don't want to make this any more parts.
Damn. All right, so one thing that I did not mention after the show aired on YouTube, it went stupid viral, like you guys already know, and Aaron lost his job as a plumber. Apparently, people were calling his company like over 500 times, just essentially talking shit about him, I guess, and he did lose his job. Now, I will say that while his behavior was, I mean, it was just like very disrespectful, and he didn't have to come at these women at the way that he did. I will say I do not think that he deserved to lose his job for it. Like, that's crazy. Because you disagree with somebody, because you don't like the way that somebody said something, I don't think that gives you a right to mess with their livelihood, if we're being honest with each other. Like, I thought some of the shit that he said was out of pocket, but I would not call this man job and say, oh, you know, he needs to be fired. I can't believe you have this type of employee working for you. I wouldn't do that. Like, honestly, y'all got way too much time on your hands. Like, I understand if you didn't like the things that he said, but don't give him the time of the day. Like, don't look at any clips. If you see his profile, block him. Like, do all that, but don't take away someone's livelihood just for a few things that they said. He didn't say anything racist. He didn't say anything violent. He was just being a little disrespectful, you know? But I don't think he deserved a termination from his job because of the video. I think you guys are going a little too far. And just as another update, he has a GoFundMe now. Let me show you guys. This is his GoFundMe. It says support Aaron's humanitarian efforts. The first sentence, I'm reading it in his voice in my head. Peace and blessings be unto you all. My name is Aaron, aka Weapon X. Nigga, what? Get the fuck out. Get out of here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
No one is calling you Weapon X. Oh, God. I recently went viral on several websites, gaining millions of views. False allegations have been promoted in order for people to make money discrediting me. I was fired from work today due to these videos. Today was honestly the first time I cried in a while. Getting my license in plumbing was my biggest life accomplishment. It took years of hard work, studying, and praying. I also provide free plumbing services to Army veterans, single mothers, single fathers, those with property management issues, and those on disability. Yes, I do have funds for my bills, so anything you donate will be a blessing and used for expenses towards my humanitarian work. and also content created. Possibly I am undecisive. Thank you for those that perceive me in a positive fashion and have been supporting me. God bless you all. Guys, don't give this nigga anything, all right? Don't. Don't give this nigga anything, all right? While I do agree that he did not deserve to get fired from his job, I feel like he's about to scam all of you people. This man has raised $13,906. No. Don't give this nigga money, all right? Please don't. I just think there are a lot of allegations out there. We don't know if it's true, but I'm not going to give somebody, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give somebody money with all these allegations. And you have multiple women, not even just the ex that I showed you. There was another woman that said he laid hands on her, and then he accused her of stealing $500 from him. Dog, with those type of allegations, I can't possibly put any money towards you. I can't. I'm sorry. You've absolutely lost your mind. You are going to get scammed. Please do not give this man any money. And it also doesn't help that he's an ex-felon. Yes, I know not all ex-felons are up to like criminal activities still. Like I understand some people can't be reformed. I don't think this nigga is one of them. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with anything that I said? Do you disagree with anything that I said? Please do me a favor. Let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, share, like, subscribe, thumbs up with the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.